I didn't like math at all in high school. It was something I really struggled with, actually.
I never had a good experience with math. I never understood it. I had really good teachers, it just never quite clicked in my brain. But I never quite got it.
When it came right down to it, I didn't really get much out of it. I always just did enough to pass the class. It was always my worst class and I just couldn't wait to get out of that.
So it's been about 6 years, and that was when I was a junior in high school. And so I haven't had any math since then. My math skills are pretty rusty, especially after I took my test to get into math. It's kind of like, boom, you're 950. It's like, man.
I did not like it. I didn't actually even pass the class as the lecture environment. I was really dreading the idea of going to do more lectures for math.
I haven't taken math in 5 years and it was really scary to be going back to math.
The math, since I've done it online, at least it's been a lot easier for me. And so math isn't such a bad thing.
I wanted to finish early so I could spend time on my other classes that I had.
I just worked really hard, and any free time I had where I was just sitting there, I would work on my math modules instead of, watching TV or something.
I tried to get through the things that I knew as fast as possible because I knew there were going to be things that were more challenging to me, which there were.
I have a laptop, and so every time I'm just anywhere where there's an internet connection, I can just open up and just start working on my math.
I like how I can decide when I want to work on it and how I want to work on it, because you got different options of the e-text, so you can kind of read it, or you can watch it on PowerPoint, or you can listen to it.
Kind of really visual learner, and so when I can just see the progress and see what I'm doing, I don't know, it's just easier, I guess.
Every day I try and do an assignment, and I always read through the chapter first and then watch the videos, and I do both of those because sometimes you get things out of the reading that you don't get in the videos, and sometimes in the videos you're like, I didn't really understand this. So then you go back and you just kind of check, and it will just give you this overview on it, and it's just in such great detail.
Because reading the book compared to a lecture, they're two totally different things. Because when you're in a lecture, you get bored and you daydream, but when you're reading the book, you concentrate on it and you understand it, it stays in your brain. You actually have to read each section of it, read the bolded words, see all the examples, and it actually makes it a lot easier for you to understand it.
The big difference is making us take the notes for it, which I think I didn't think at first. I was going, this is stupid. Why do I have to take notes for math? But it really has helped, I think.
I want to be lazy and not write it down, because I'm pressured with time and stuff, and it takes longer, but when I write it down, then I remember it. As I do the homework, or as I do the examples, that's when it sticks.
When you have something that's difficult, it's so much easier because it'll break it down into steps. So when you have this difficult problem, you go through those steps, and they'll make it so much easier. They'll make this hard problem into this simple thing. And then after that, it will give you a new question, and then you can solve that, and you can just go through a bunch of different questions until you feel confident.
I was able to just keep doing it until I knew how to do that concept.
Whenever I have downtime on campus, I'm always in the lab. If you don't understand something, there's tons of people that you can talk to about it. It just helps you a lot having all those people there to help you.
A lot of times they walk around, they'll ask if you need help or whatnot. I think they watch us to see if we look like we're frustrated.
They know so much, and I have a problem, and sometimes you want to feel intimidated, but they're great, and they're always so nice, and they're just willing to help.
It seems like I'm always on my computer somehow, and so I can just kind of log on, do a few problems, and so it's pretty convenient that way.
I probably spent a couple hours a day on math, making sure I got it done.
To stay focused, I stay at school after my classes are done to work on all my homework and stuff.
Sometimes I'll hurry and try and shove it all in, and then I don't know what I'm doing, and I just get stressed and overwhelmed, and then I can't focus. And so just kind of do the daily thing, every day do an assignment, and just stay on top of things and don't get behind, and don't be afraid to ask tutors for help because they're so nice and they're there to help you.
Get ahead early. Get those modules at the beginning that are really easy to get done, get those done really quick.
I feel prepared, I feel confident, I'm not worried about my next courses because I know I can do this since I know I can do that as well.
I'm a lot more excited to take the math now than I would be before.
I'm a lot more confident about it now because I was able to get done early.
When I look at my future math, because I know I got to take a heck of a lot more math, I feel confident, like I'm not like scared like I used to.
My confidence in math has skyrocketed. I feel so much better about my math now.
My understanding of math is just like expanded so much.
There's no reason not to get a good grade out of this class.
For the first time, like math is seriously my favorite class because I know what I'm doing.
I finished about 8 weeks early.
I can actually do math now.
This course is a fun course. It's fun, you just gotta relax and just go with the flow, but it'll be good, you'll like it.